Hey guys, it's Katie with JLT, and today we're going to install our cold air intake on the 2011 and up 6.4 Challenger and Chargers. This one specifically is a 2023, so let's get started. So to start, you're going to remove this screw. You will loosen this hose clamp, disconnect this sensor, and disconnect this tube. Now you should be able to remove the stock intake from the vehicle. So now we're going to prep the JLT airbox. So if you have a Challenger, you can use the headlight inlet scoop. And if you have a Charger, we're just going to use the box plug. Since we're installing on a Charger, we'll install this. So you're going to install the grommet onto the bottom of the airbox, and then you can install the grommet into the intake tube as well. Make sure this little tab lines up with the notch. So now you're going to install the JLT airbox into the vehicle, and then you will reinstall the screw that you removed earlier to secure it down. So now you're going to install the air filter into the airbox, and you'll want to put the flange through, and then you can snap it into place. So now we're going to remove the IAT sensor from the stock intake tube and transfer it to the JLT intake tube. So when installing the IAT sensor into the JLT intake tube, you're going to want to make sure that this tab goes over the ramp and backs up to it. Now you're going to install the coupler and hose clamps loosely on the intake tube, and you'll want to make sure that you push the coupler all the way onto the intake tube to make it easier to install in the vehicle. So now you're going to install the tube into the air filter part first. And then you can work your way over. Once you have the tube fully seated, it's a lot easier to open the hose clamps, and then we're just going to wrap them around, and then we'll go back in and tighten them all down. So you're going to remove this portion of the engine cover so you can gain access to this hose, and then disconnect it, and then reconnect the supplied JLT hose. Tighten down the hose clamp, and then reinstall the engine cover. So the final step to this install is just reconnecting the IAT sensor harness, and that is it. You are all good to go. If you have any questions or you just want to know more, you can always check it out on our website, and I'll see you next time.